Right.
That's what brought the word up. Lord, right, Nash.
Let's just talk for 30 minutes about current events.
Current events. It's not news. We're going to hear current events.
Current events about what's going on.
Somebody's having a cookout.
Because we don't know where my guest is today.
I ain't gonna say.
And get amped up. Woo! Yep. Yeah.
Put a little juice on my mic, man. A little juice on my mic, player.
The mic is hot. Shut up, Jay.
Come on, man. The show's going on.
Hello. Welcome back to another episode of Amped Up. I am your host, Erica Denise, and I am excited once more and again to be back in the building. Yeah, my mic is hot. 1 2 1 2. My mic sounds nice. I can hear it. Listen, why, Jay are you so crazy? Number one.
You told me to come in here.
I did tell you to come in here.
So I'm here in the building and I'm having fun in 30 minutes.
But
We're gonna talk about Disneyland.
You know what?
Oh, God.
Before we hop into the current events, though, because what had happened was we don't know where our guest is. Am I throwing him up under the bus?
I think you throwing him up under the bus.
Not just to the truth.
Well, we don't know where he's at.
I don't know where Fonzo is.
No, Jay is throwing him under the bus. He didn't.
Jay did it exactly. Fonz is good people. Fonz Brown. If he shows up, we will get it together.
Come on in here. They got a walk or something. They got an event. No, he got a birthday coming up, doesn't it?
Fonz does.
Yeah, they got a birthday or something coming up.
I have no idea.
I want to say happy birthday to my son.
You got a son?
Happy birthday, J Love. Happy birthday to your son. Dad loves you.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's like, what up?
Anyway.
You got kids?
Yeah.
How old is your son?
He's 35 today.
Oh, he's a grown man.
Look, they always are gonna be your baby.
Well, I'm excited to be a part of your show today, and I got a couple things that I want to pitch out there in your show.
Okay. Well, hold on, because I want to talk about what I'm amped up about.
Amped up.
And we are amped up, and we want to. Yeah, I can't fool with Jay Hass. Something's wrong with Jay Hass. Something's wrong with him. Anyway, so Hagerman is an organization that wants to thank Amped for partnering with them, and they hosted the MWBE outreach session a few days ago, where local business owners learned about future opportunities for certified minority and women subcontractors, vendors, and suppliers. And so the owner, Dave Christopher, spoke to the group. And Amped is working to make an impact in the west end of Louisville by constructing the new Russell Station Tech and Learning Center. And they are just so proud to be a part of that project. And that is from Hagerman. I think I'm saying that right. So shout out to Hagerman and our CEO and founder, Dave Christopher. We're also celebrating Black Business Month, and we are spotlighting the remarkable Black-owned businesses flourishing within our Russell Tech Business Incubator. So we want to shine a spotlight on Latasha Brown and her venture, Global Lofts. As a hospitality brand, Global Lofts' mission is to make the global experience accessible through food, accommodations, and experiences. And it's an exciting development that is in the works as they are establishing, that's Fonz Brown calling, as they are establishing their first boutique hotel in West Louisville. So currently Global Lofts is in their crowdfunding phase. And so if you are interested in being a part of their journey to launch their first boutique hotel, then you can visit www.global-lofts.com/get involved. Now, that's a lot to remember. So if you want to donate, go to the Amped Facebook page and you can find that link. All right. So we have also our executive director and founder, Dave Christopher, participated, a wonderful guy. He participated in a panel discussion at the Louisville Urban League a few days ago. It was the Black Business Expo in honor of Black Business Month. And the expo spotlighted Black owned businesses, shared resources, and offered on site services tailored for entrepreneurs. So, by rallying behind Black owned businesses, we are directly investing in our community's growth and prosperity. And we invite everyone to join us in this endeavor throughout the entire year. So, to explore all the remarkable RTBI founders and learn more, you can go to ampedlouisville.org/amped. And again, if y'all been following the show or listening to the show for the past 2 years, you know that the Russell Business Tech Incubator is an organization or a program within AMPS that has really helped me in my business and so many other Black owned businesses. And so we are just excited about that program and what Dave and his staff are doing to help Black and Brown businesses. It is a remarkable incubator that is definitely a game changer for entrepreneurs. So, and being in the incubator, I was in the first cohort, and I get to brag about that because it's just true. Okay, I was in the first cohort, the very first group to graduate from that incubator, right? And so, it's been 3 years now, and I'm still very much connected to that program. And so, I would I ask that anybody that has the opportunity to be a part of that, it is a wonderful opportunity because you get exposed to so many different opportunities, right? And so this past maybe 3 days ago, they sent an email to the alumni and the current members, and they were like, "Hey, we've got Republican Morgan McGarvey that's coming by. Anybody that wants to come and meet them and talk about your business, come up here." And so. They were able to grace the RTBI offices about 3 days ago. They explored Molo Village, and they were able to meet with some of the founders. And we get opportunities like that all the time. Like they sent us an email a few months ago and said, "Hey, we've got tickets to the Black Tech Week in Cincinnati. Hey, we've got an opportunity to get you in front of investors." And so the year-long program, once you graduate, that's not over, is what I'm saying. You are still connected. You'll still be able to get resources. You'll still be able to network with the people that are involved in the incubator. And I just think it is just so wonderful. So wonderful. So if you have the privilege to get into the program, I would suggest that you do that. And I don't know if applications are closed yet, but I know they were having an orientation that was a mandatory orientation for those that wanted to be a part of the incubator for 2024.
Eric, I was going to ask because there was a comment on my page about, is the incubator only in Louisville or is that in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, for right now,
okay.
It's only in Louisville, but you might be speaking it. Okay,
okay.
They might be duplicating it in other cities. Let's just go ahead and speak that.
Speak it.
So, one more announcement. A heartfelt thank you to Louisville Loves Emo for generously donating proceeds from Louisville Loves New Metal event to Amped Music Academy. Your support paves the way for our mission to empower kids through music education. So, thank you, Louisville Loves Emo, for sharing in our vision. And then we have one more spotlight.
Okay,
let's just do
spotlight?
it. So we want to put a spotlight on Jasna Pickett Allison, who is the force behind Jade Vines Natural Hair Care. Since its establishment in 2017, Jade Vines has bloomed as a plant-based line designed that nurtures and accentuates natural beauty. Their commitment to 100% whole food and plant-based products shines through every creation. Jasna is a master cosmetic chemist, blends her education and expertise to craft items that champion healthy hair and skin, from the invigorating rose mint shampoo to the enriching mint rose conditioner. Their range spans oils and luscious curl cream made with pure aloe vera, plus milky avocado mash components of avocados and bananas. Jade Vines Natural Hair Care caters to your skin and your hair desires. That's dope, ain't it? And she's in the incubator.
And what it does.
Mm-hmm. Avocado is an acquired taste, and in my older years, I have really learned to love it.
Listen, you better put that sucker in some smoothies and roll on about your day, because I don't know.
Listen, but no, with salt and pepper, you can't just eat it. No.
Now I can add something to it, to take that away. so I can take that taste away, so I can get the health
Avocado is
benefits. But
good though.
it don't have
It's
to
good.
taste.
But put some salt and pepper on it. Squeeze a little lime juice on it. And do you eat bacon still?
No.
Okay. You can put it on a bacon sandwich.
Turkey bacon. Yeah, I can roll
you
on
can do
with some
turkey bacon.
Yeah.
Speaking of bacon, have you tried Tabitha Brown's carrot bacon yet?
You know, I haven't, but I've seen how you do her videos with her food. Okay, her food line inspiring me to just run on over to Target. Here.
Listen, I want to try that, but I just don't know how we can get carrots to taste like bacon. And I think she uses like the liquid aminos and stuff like that to give it that smoky flavor. But I think I would just be a little I think I would be a little upset though if I bit into a piece of what I thought was bacon and it was a carrot. I would be like, what is happening here?
I don't know. That's almost like, when they told us cauliflower rice would taste like rice. We done made that up. I done tried every which way. I done put vegan butter. I done tried
working.
It still don't taste like rice.
Or the California chicken bites. I mean, not California, cauliflower chicken bites.
No. It doesn't taste like chicken, but I promise you, those are good. Those are good. You can do some things with some cauliflower bites, okay?
I just want to know why we have to call the plant-based items the meat. Just say what it is. Just say it's cauliflower bites. Because I just feel like I'm going to be expecting to taste chicken when I bite into it, and it's not going to be chicken. So why are you calling it vegan chicken? Let's not do that. You don't know?
I haven't got there yet. I'm trying, but Lord knows.
Listen, so this past weekend, I closed the show that I was in. It was called A Satisfied Mind, and it was written and produced and directed by a guy named Yehuda Husband. And we had 4 shows. Fawn says he's in the hallway. How did he get in? Okay. We didn't hear no doorbell or nothing. So it was called A Satisfied Mind. And it was a brilliant show because it talked about the differences that we have in religion, right? And so it was about a Jewish, I forget his occupation, but it was a Jewish man and his servants. Fonz. Let's talk to Fonz. Hello, Fonz. Are you right behind?
Hey,
hi.
Yo, the GPS took us to Broadway.
Oh. No.
We've been in here for a little second.
Yeah, we're not on Broadway. We're at 135 West Muhammad Ali.
All right. Am I good?
Well, you're on the air right now. And I think you're gonna miss it if you try to get to Muhammad Ali right now. You're gonna be late. So can you hear him? Can we hear him? Can we just go ahead and do your interview right now?
I mean, if you want to, unless you want to reschedule, let me know.
Can we hear him on the air?
Yeah, it sounds like that.
Okay. Can you talk a little bit louder?
Hello?
All right. Okay. All right. I think we are good to go, Fonz. So, I am so sorry that you went to the wrong location. And you know what? That is probably my fault because normally I have an assistant that sends emails to my guests, right? And tells them what the address is and all of the things. But I don't have my assistant anymore. And so it is up to me to do that. And when you leave things up to me, it don't work. Okay. So that is my fault. And I do apologize.
Fonz been here. I thought we interviewed him.
Fonz has not been here.
Yeah. I could have sworn
he's been on my show. He ain't been on my show.
I could have.
They said you've been to this location before.
Same building with Mr. Lamont. Oh yeah, we've been to that building, but I didn't know where y'all was at.
Oh yeah, that's where we at. Okay, so tell us about your business and what it is that you do.
BMG, Louisville Fly Society. It's me and my partner right here. It's Ethan McKenzie. We are an organization that gives back a lot to the community. We also run a men's organization where we dress dapper and try to help guys, uplift their image and also make sure they are doing what's right out here in the community. So we got a few different endeavors we tap into, different organizations, Manna to Roots to St. Matthew's Mall to Dealers to a lot of the different things, man. So that's one of the things we do.
Okay, so you said you teach young men how to dress dapper and how to show up, right?
And not only just about dressing dapper, it's more about, working on self inside, your mental health, your spiritual health, all of that. The dapper, that's a part of it. We want to make sure we are actually helping the guys be better men, what I mean? We need more role models, to lead these young men in that right direction. So one thing we thought about, me and my guy, was like, yo, let's change the narrative on the way we dress first and foremost.
Yeah.
Get people looking at us different, which engages different kind of conversations and opens different doors, So like I said, we partner with different organizations. Today we just had a walk at the Waterfront Bridge, where we partnered with the Center for Women and Families. And we also partnered with Women Who Win organization. Actually got one of them right here with us.
Hello.
I actually drop in and say what up as well.
So Women Who Win, that is an organization led by April Hearn, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so I was just at one of her conferences about a month or so ago. And so it is very important to dress for success, right? And I love that you all are pouring into young men and women, I assume, and teaching them how to show up, because I think the way that you dress determines how you feel too. If you can get up every day and put yourself together, that can change how you feel. It can change your mental. And sometimes when you're not dressed your best, you don't feel your best. You know what I mean? You don't feel like you can tackle the day. You know what I mean?
I just touched on that with my daughter last night. I just touched on that.
Yeah. You feel very insecure. You don't really feel prepared and all the things. So talk about why that is important to you.
You want me? One of them?
Either anybody.
Well, it's really important for one, for self-confidence.
Yeah.
We putting our best foot forward. My partner E, I'm gonna let him go ahead and address that one.
Okay.
We did a Fly Kings walk back in April, and one of the speakers that we had out there was Mr. Lamont, and he made a very interesting point that fashion is so big to us in the Black community because after slavery, like we had no clothes, like we came over here naked. So clothes was like a symbol of freedom. Like if you watch Django, when Django got to pick out what he was wearing, like he threw on the blue with the ruffles and the whole. He made sure that he was fly. So like our appearance is almost a symbol of freedom.
Yeah.
But another thing is getting back to how we stepped out the house in the 40s and 50s. You never saw men coming out the house in jeans.
Yeah.
Like everybody came out flat. Like you had to have a blazer, dress pants, and the whole nine. So just trying to reinstill that in that sense of dignity to both our men and our young men. There's more ways to be fly than wearing some American jeans and hoodies.
Right.
So
right.
Trying to give them that piece of game so that they can implement that. And like you said, when you dress good, there's a certain sense of self-confidence.
Exactly. And the way that people treat you changes as well. You know what I mean? If you show up and you look confident and you look good, then the way that people receive you will go over a lot better than if you show up in your hoodie and your pants sagging. And it just shows, it kind of your appearance tells people who you are before you even say a word.
On what you just said, I realized that when I would get off work, back when I was actually detailing cars, I was a detailer by trade. So I would have hoodies on, I would have jeans on, makeup, step out to have a bite. And you really don't get any conversations like you really sit there by yourself. I would take the time to actually get dapper sometime and go to those same locations, and it's almost like you can't stop people from talking to you. You want to know who you are, what you do, all that. Ask you their business cards to see how somehow you can collab. So when I kind of the light switched on for me with that, like, yo, let me see how this works a little bit more. Let me try to start stepping my suit game up, my tie game up, and putting myself in different situations in different rooms. You know what I mean? So being able to look the part actually helps you get the part.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it weighs in on a lot. So like I said, I tell a lot of these young guys, like when I'm over at Shawnee, I speak over at Shawnee, do mentorships over at Shawnee High School, and I talk to some of these young fellas as well, letting them know that it's certain stigmas that we already have as Black males, period, point blank. And as long as we keep following the trends, we will never be able to break that stigma. So in order for us to be able to break the stigma, we be able to lead and show these youngins the way. It's great when I hear, someone who hasn't put a suit on say they feel good, see them smiling, you know what I'm saying? I have some men who are much older than me, who for the first time is really wearing a suit, you know what I'm saying, and seeing them be proud. And we turn guys on to different things like the Louisville Thoroughbred Society, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I do. That's my spot.
Yeah.
Now I don't have my own membership. I be riding on my friends' memberships because I can't pay for it yet.
Oh man. It's all good, man. We'll do something connected, maybe have some drinks or something up there and talk about another radio show.
Let's do it.
Some of these guys, like you said, would never get that experience. You know what I'm saying? So to be able to take men from the hood, from the block, from prison, guys who are reformed, who's been through a lot, and come into a location where some of the most distinguished people of the city are, and let them experience that, it's a blessing. And to hear some of these guys to hear some of these guys say, man, I never thought I would, be in something like this.
Yeah.
We need to definitely realize that we do belong. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, we are where we should be. You know what I mean? We have to stop thinking we can't be there because of whatever wall or whatever stereotype that is going on. So that's what we do, man. We try to provide a good, safe space for young men. We starting to move into trying to get the women involved, to start handling things with the females. But for the most part, really just trying to adapt and change the narrative on how we are perceived as Black men, especially Black men coming from Louisville, Kentucky.
Absolutely. I love that. So how do you get in touch with the young men that you work with?
Sometimes we get a lot of referrals. We partner with Bosses Not Bangers, my partner Demetrius, you know what I'm saying? He brings young men through. He deals with the YMCA. Again, like I said, I speak at different schools such as Western, Shawnee. I've spoken at Mill, Wagner, So a lot of times we go out, we talk, and they actually come to us. You know what I'm saying? These, older folk think these kids are just so, rebellious, but really they just want somebody to listen to.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
If you can actually grab their attention by something that they are interested in, they're more likely to come talk to you. So we don't really have to do a whole lot of, hoopla and a lot of smoke and mirrors. Like, we just come be real,
Right.
When I spoke in Shawnee, I got to talking to a lot of people, and they were telling me off top, you may not get a word in, a lot of times we get the auditorium, it's loud, it's wild, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they have to shut down assemblies, due to not being able to get things under control. The first time I spoke in there, man, took about 5-10 minutes. You can hear a pin drop. So these kids were so locked in on what I was speaking about, letting them know the things that we do out here in the community and different resources that we are actually tapped into. See, it's one thing to be able to talk and then just leave, you know what I'm saying, and say, oh, I spoke. But it's another thing to follow up, give out your information for them to follow up.
Yeah.
Connected to the resources that they might need. You may have a clothing design, and that's another thing about Louisville Fly Society. We have a lot of different organizations and a lot of different owners, of whether it be nonprofits or for-profits, but it's all something that a kid can actually learn. So, like, for instance, if you deal with clothes and you want to, figure out fashion on the building it level, designing it level, we deal with Eddie Rowe. He runs My First Clothing. So he teaches young people how to use the machines and
Wow.
how to do all of that. You know what I'm saying? You know, we have mental health guys, certified mental health counselors in there. So you just need somebody to talk to that's not going to look at you differently because they come from where you come
Right.
from. Yeah. Understand? You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So able to relate to them is the main thing you have to do. Other than that, you just talking at them like somebody they don't know.
Exactly.
Going one ear and after the other.
Exactly. And that's the common misconception about our young people is that they are not going to listen, that they don't want to learn, that they don't want to know, but they really do. And they just want to know that somebody cares about them enough to pour into them. And like once you can build that trust and have them drop the walls, I mean, you will be surprised at how brilliant these young people are and how hungry they are for the information that you have. And for people like you all to be able to go into the schools and reach them, that is amazing. And so I take my hat off to you. I commend you all for doing that work because that is hard work and not everybody wants to do that.
Yeah,
and not everybody's built for it.
It takes a village, as they all say. You know what I'm saying? But the people in the village have to do more than just talk about what's going on and hit up on social media and comment when they see something wrong. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we have to make sure we take care of our own. We have to make sure we're doing things that are on the up and up. We have to show more than talk. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
We keep talking the talk, but we need people who want to walk the walk. That's why we open our doors at Little Fly Society and at BMG to make sure we are bringing in the people. Like, we have so many folks, you know, trying to rock with us right now, you know what I mean, because of what we do, whether it be major organizations to small grassroots. You know, that's my man right. He deals with all the grassroots organizations pretty much throughout the city, a lot of men's organizations. So we're trying to touch every base we can.
I love it. And so how can people get in touch with you if they have a young man that wants to be involved with your organization?
Oh, well, they can reach out to Fonz Brown on Facebook. It's 502 Fonz on Instagram. I'm not that active on Instagram, but you can reach out to me also. I'm at McKenzie on Facebook. Actually, chat you a message. Just how to get to where you are.
Okay.
But yeah, just reach out to us on social media.
Okay. Fonz Brown on social media and McKenzie.
Ethan McKenzie on Facebook.
Ethan McKenzie on Facebook. If you want to get in touch with these gentlemen, if you have a young man that can benefit from their resources, then please reach out. You all, I'm so sorry that you all went to the wrong location. So we do need to reschedule because I really want to have you guys in the building.
With you, man. You know, hey, but I tell you one thing while I am on the earth, we got the 50th anniversary of hip hop. We actually paying homage to a lot of local artists who come from the city of Louisville who made it. Static Major, you know what I mean? We're definitely going to be shouting Static out. This is going to happen at Roots 101, September 16th. Roots 101, September 16th. Doors open at 7:30. And it's also my birthday, baby. You got to come on out and, you know, show some love. And we're going to turn up for my birthday. But we have some of the dopest artists, canvas painters, in the city. I think we're up to like 18, 19 different artists. So there's going to be so much art over the...
Wait, hold on. Everybody calm down. Now, you said you got how many artists and you ain't called Erica Denise? I don't understand what's happening here.
I don't know how you ain't tapped in.
Me either. I don't know.
That's crazy.
If I'm not on the lineup, I don't think it's going to be about nothing.
But then we need to make sure...
I'm just playing.
The break you got to be there. Get that taken care of for sure.
Please, let's get it taken care of.
Most definitely. But again, and after that, let me do one more. Like we got a lot going on. Last year we did what was called Dealers After Dark Fall Fashion Show. You know what I'm saying? We raised close to $6,000 in the night for the Home of the Innocents and gave it all to the home that night. This year we're doing it again October 29th. We're going to, like, we take over the mall. The mall closes down. And they come in and put up a whole production.
Shut up.
Something that was never done. It was the first time last year. They loved it. So we're running it back this year. We have a model call actually next weekend, next Saturday at Chestnut Street YMCA Ballroom at 7:30. It's going to be a different kind of model call. You know, you usually get model calls come walk and turn around and then they out of here. No, we're gonna have some fun.
We're gonna turn up for it.
Okay, so I want to model. Do I have to audition or can you
Yeah.
just put me in there?
You gotta come in, they gotta get you on there. Like I said, we'll handle everything else after that. You know, so we gotta get you on in there, get your picture and all of that. We'll go from the rest. You know what I
Okay.
mean? But yeah, this year we looking to, pretty much hopefully doubling the money for them. We actually gonna be increasing the seats capacity that we have. So it's been from the time we did it last year, it's been nothing but when y'all doing it again, whether it be designers, whether it be different organizations just want to help out.
I
Like,
love it. I love it.
models from New York Fashion Week, models that's been in LA Fashion Week. Like, this is the fashion show. Not to knock anybody's fashion shows throughout the year, but to be able to take over the mall and host
That's
show
dope.
up another level. You know what I mean?
That is dope. Listen, we are running out of time. Well, we have run out of time, and I'm so sad about it. But you need to come back so that we could talk about the fashion show. So
Yeah.
that's October the 29th. So you can go back and sign up again so that you can come back on the show and we can talk about that. Okay.
Yep, we got we went with St. Matthews Rocks with us. So today we actually have our men's fellowship where we over a movie theater. So
I
Oh,
love
wow.
it.
we'll be out there 50, 60 deep today. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Movie. So shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody who rock with BMG, Little Fly Society. Shout out Boston Not Bangers. Shout out Women Who Win. Shout out Men and Gun Violence. Shout out Gun It All Service. Shout out CBP.
I love it.
38 Misfits. Everybody who rocks with BMG who continues to show support, man. I love y'all.
Okay.
And it's a blessing to have y'all support, man.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being on here. We are at a hard stop. Thank you so much for being on here. We're going to get you back, okay? Y'all follow Fonz Brown so that you can find out all of the things that he's got going on. Thank you so much for being here or being there.
I'm going to be in touch with you right about the show.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye.
Everybody, shout out Louisville.
Bye-bye. We'll be back same time, same station next week. Bye. They got a lot going on, don't they? Yeah, they done shut down the whole mall.
We supposed to go see
That's dope.
a movie tonight. We have to change it up.